Hi everyone, I'm Amanda Salinas. Thanks for watching this CrimeWatch YouTube exclusive where we take a look at recent crime stories that have been making headlines in our area. First, several people from Central Texas have been sentenced to life in prison for driving while intoxicated. They didn't hurt or kill anyone, but they all have more than 5 DWI convictions. Fox 7 Austin's Meredith Aldis spoke with 2 of them in prison. They have very different views on their sentence. Here's one of their stories.
In order for someone to get a life sentence, it takes at least 5 DWI convictions. A representative with Mothers Against Drunk Driving says when someone has that many, it's just a matter of time until they hurt someone. Meanwhile, a criminal defense attorney says the prison beds should be used for violent criminals. This is Cornelio Garcia Mata's story.
An orphan from Mexico, Cornelio Garcia Mata, says he wanted to have a better life. He moved to Seguin, Texas to try to make it happen. But all alone, he says he started drinking.
Sometimes it would go to my head, not having a father, not having a mother, not having help from them.
And his drinking problem landed him in prison.
My desire was to come to Texas and make money for my grandparents, because they're the only ones who helped me, and look where I ended up.
Mata racked up 7 DWI convictions. His latest was in New Braunfels. Court documents say in February 2012, officers received multiple calls about a vehicle swerving all over the road. Mata was driving home from work at around 6 in the evening. He was pulled over, and a New Braunfels police officer says he smelled alcohol in Mata's breath and found 2 empty 24-ounce beers, still cold to the touch.
It's a habit for a Mexican to pick up a 24-ounce and go home, and that's why I had one of those with me.
Mata says his blood alcohol content result came back as over 0.4, a potentially fatal amount.
You have to
look at the paperwork, because it says one thing, but I should have been dead or in a coma. When I was driving, I was fine, and that's what I thought.
Mata was arrested and sentenced to life in prison.
Other inmates have done more damage and are doing less time. And I'm paying life for this?
Mata says he shouldn't be in prison.
I didn't hurt anybody. I didn't kill anybody.
What about the fact you could have killed someone?
I could have killed someone, but also I could have just made it home.
He says he never received help for his problem.
Maybe if they had given me classes, if they had taught me or shown me that I could have hit someone or something with a DWI, maybe I could have stopped 11 or 12 years ago.
He has, and he says he has no temptation to ever drink again.
Mata is eligible for parole in 2042. He'll be 74 years old. He says if he does get out, he wants to go back to Mexico and live and work on a farm. Meredith Aldis, Fox 7 Austin, Crime Watch.
Austin police have arrested a man for murder after a deadly shooting. Elliot Garcia is accused of killing Philip Foley at the Red Rose Cabaret nightclub on September 9th. Police say Garcia was asked to leave after a dispute with staff, and that while Garcia was waiting for a ride, Foley spoke to him, who then pulled out a handgun and shot Foley. He fled the scene before being caught by officers. Foley was taken to a hospital and later died from his injuries. Garcia is charged with first-degree murder. Police arrested a man accused of shooting several vehicles while driving down a road in East Austin. On September 12th, Austin police got reports of gunfire at the intersection of Matamoros and Santa Maria streets. A witness reported seeing a man in a white SUV shooting a gun while driving down the street. Police say Brian Noel Lovell damaged 5 parked cars and intentionally rear-ended another vehicle at East 7th and I-35. Police found a gun and magazine in his SUV. Lovell is charged with deadly conduct. More information about a man charged with murdering his sister as we hear from their other siblings. And we need to warn you, the details in this story are graphic and disturbing. 21-year-old Wanya Cassin Smith was booked into the Travis County Jail on September 9th. On September 7th, Travis County deputies were called to an apartment complex on West Wells Blanche Parkway to check on 38-year-old Precious Ruchter because she hadn't logged in for work. According to the affidavit, Precious was found with cuts on her head and her face, as well as an electrical cord around her neck. Her teeth were damaged and pieces of glass with blood were with them on the floor. Investigators also found cleaning products, latex gloves, a metal handsaw, trash bags, and a tarp. Precious, Cassin, and another brother all lived in the same apartment. The other brother says because of his work schedule, he didn't always see his sister and was asleep when the crime happened.
I will never get that vision out of him. I can't even sleep for real because of this. And this is the sick thing that I personally deal with every single day since this has happened. He let me stay in this house for basically 2 days. He killed my sister. He carried on as everything was normal.
The family is from Virginia and moved to Texas for a fresh start after their parents passed. And the brothers say it was their parents' wishes for Precious to have custody of Cassin, who appeared to be struggling with mental health. In a statement to Fox 7, Cassin's attorney says his client has pleaded not guilty to the murder charge and is presumed innocent. They look forward to confronting the evidence in court. A man accused of breaking into a neighbor's home in Georgetown and beating a child with a baseball bat is under arrest. Williamson County Sheriff's deputies say 39-year-old Daniel Logan shattered his neighbor's back door before beating a 6-year-old boy inside. The boy was taken to a hospital for emergency surgery. During the ordeal, deputies say Logan also hit his mother-in-law with a bat. He's being held at the Williamson County Jail, charged with aggravated assault and injury to a child. Georgetown police continue to search for a man who tried to kidnap a 9-year-old girl. It happened in the area of Northwest Boulevard near Whisper Oaks. Fox 7 Austin's Tan Radford has the latest.
I've never heard of anything like that here, ever.
A woman that lives on Northwest Boulevard is in shock after police say around 11 a.m. Monday, a man knocked on the door of a home. A 9-year-old girl answered, and he took the young girl from the home.
I know that's going to be a lesson for that family, that little children shouldn't be answering the door. They really shouldn't. Because it's that quick. Look how quickly it happened.
Officers say the suspect later let the young girl go and ran into the woods near Whisper Oaks in Northwest Boulevard.
I was really upset about that. And then I'm also concerned that he got away with it so far. I hope they nail him. I hope they get him. But I just hope that she wasn't hurt, and I hope her family's doing okay.
According to Georgetown police, he was wearing a ball cap, long-sleeve black shirt, gray sweatpants, and has a tattoo on one of his arms.
That really is upsetting, and I do hope with my whole heart that they find him. I really do.
Police have confirmed the 9-year-old girl is safe and home with her family. The concerned neighbor says there are a lot of young children in the area and has a message for parents.
If I were a parent, I would be very cognizant of every move they made. I really would.
I'm Tan Radford, Fox 7, Austin News.
San Marcos police have arrested 3 men accused of kidnapping and smuggling undocumented migrants. The investigation started in August after someone kidnapped 10 migrants being smuggled to Austin from Mexico. The kidnapper demanded a ransom. Victims told police they were kept in San Marcos, though they didn't know exactly where. The 3 men face charges of aggravated kidnapping for ransom and engaging in organized criminal activity. Recently released data shows property crimes in Central Texas are down nearly 10% compared to last year. Fox 7 Austin's Tan Radford spoke with people neighboring Kyle who said despite getting their car broken into, they think things are getting better.
I had woken up around 7 in the morning and to look at my car to go to work, and my car was broken into.
Evelyn Moreno says she was one of several car break-in victims at her apartment complex in Kyle in July.
My window was broken into, my ignition was torn off, they left my doors open.
There was nearly $700 in damage done to her Kia Soul, and Kyle police were already aware.
They had left me a card to call them. They're already on top of it because there was already cars getting broken into prior.
She says officers were in the area and were able to respond quickly. The reason she believes the break-ins are not happening as often.
The crime has definitely went down around here because they started now patrolling a lot more. They fixed some lights around here so it's a lot brighter at night.
Evelyn says she has also noticed less car break-ins and more police presence where she works.
I do work in Austin, and there has been a lot of police everywhere.
According to the monthly crime report released by Austin Police Department, vehicle burglaries are down 9% compared to last year. Evelyn says more officers on the streets means less crime.
I don't think it'll happen again. They told me to come in and get a wheel lock, so I got that on there, and I got my windows fixed and everything.
Kyle police are still searching for the suspects responsible for the string of break-ins. Tan Radford, Fox 7 Austin News.
Thank you for watching the Fox 7 Austin Crime Watch YouTube exclusive. Our Crime Watch stories run each Monday on Fox 7 Austin News at 9. If you missed them, you can watch them anytime on our new Fox Local Connected TV app. It's free to download, and you can watch on Roku, Android TV, Apple TV, and Fire TV. For more of the stories highlighted in this episode, you can head to our website, fox7austin.com, and don't forget to subscribe to the Fox 7 Austin YouTube channel.